Our client had a really clear vision of what they wanted their organisation to look like. We've been helping one of the UK's largest retailers to transform the way their business operates, to be more productive, to be more cost efficient, to bring decisions closer to the customer, ultimately to continue to be recognised as being at the forefront of their industry. So we came in to help them to understand how the business currently operated across 18 different functions in the business, and to think really holistically about what needed to change in order to achieve the vision that they had. And that was looking at everything from the organizational structures through to ways of working, processes, governance, culture, behaviors, really taking that holistic view of their business and their operating model to drive sustainable change. So first of all, we really spent time listening to the different areas of the business that we were working with and really understanding their unique challenges. And it was really important to us to have impact that lasted. So we made sure that along the way, in our ways of working and the way that we were collaborating with our client, that we were helping to build sustainable ways of delivering change, build tool sets and processes and approaches that they were going to be able to then take forward to help them continue delivering change after we'd gone. Often we see when organizations are seeking to drive cost efficiency, they tend to focus on organizational structure changes. So removing headcount, for example. And what often happens is that if you don't change anything else, such as ways of working or processes, you're essentially trying to achieve the same things with less people, which doesn't tend to work, or it doesn't last in the long term, and the costs tend to creep back in. So what we were really keen to do in working with our client in this instance was to think very holistically about their operating model. So not just thinking about structures, although that was an important part of it, but what else needed to change to enable long-term sustainable cost efficiency, what processes needed to change, what ways of working needed to differ, what technology could enable more productive ways of working that therefore meant they could continue to do more with less. So there's a lot of value and results that we were able to deliver through this piece of work. Some of the highlights for me are we were able to identify cost savings that were forecasted to be delivered over the next 3 years. And we were able to prepare over 1,400 employees to go through organizational structure changes as part of this operating model transformation. So we all know that transformation is an ongoing journey and it's not a one and done, but we have made great strides towards the targets and the outcomes that the client is seeking to achieve, and we're continuing on that journey with them.